The attack on the U.S. Capitol happened during the certification process of the 2020 presidential election. CBS 4's Adam Cardona brings us the experiences two Valley congressmen faced that day in Washington.
We had a breach of the Capitol building. That is why we ordered a lockdown.
They started evacuating us into a safe zone. But the last image in my mind as I left the chamber was guns being pointed at the insurgents at the door, at the main entrance into the chamber, telling them, is it worth it for it to end today?
Congressman Vicente Gonzalez says he was concerned for his safety, the safety of his colleagues, and their lives.
I don't think that there was any member of Congress there that day that didn't think we might not make it home tonight.
With the situation becoming intense, Gonzalez says there was a moment that everyone came together.
Eventually, we were put in a safe room, Democrats and Republicans. We prayed together and we talked together. That day, I thought for a second that it was a moment of American unity.
While Congressman Gonzalez was inside the Capitol building, Congressman Henry Cuellar was in his office across the street watching the situation unfold.
I'm on the third floor, so I literally had a front row seat to the gathering of the folks, and then when they started to breach the Capitol.
And although Cuellar was not in the Capitol, he still had concerns for his staff.
First, I worried about my staff because I had my staff and they couldn't leave the building because the Capitol Police was not allowing anybody to come in and go out.
Gonzalez shared the same concerns.
My staff, I was touching base with all the people, finding out where they were, assuring they were safe.
Both congressmen shared that regardless of political parties, election results, and even the attacks, they still had a job to do.
I stayed there by myself all night into the morning till the vote was called. I voted.
I think we were all in a state of shock, clearly. But we did what we were elected to do, and that was to defend our democracy and our Constitution. We weren't trained militarily to go and do this. We were just members of Congress doing what was right and what we promised our constituents that we would do.
Working for you, I'm Adam Cardona.